Did Max Verstappen deserve his first title win at Abu Dhabi 2021, which is probably the most controversial race in all of Formula One? First, we have to talk about the background of our drivers. Now, Lewis Hamilton was driving for Mercedes at the time. He's my favorite driver of all time, so I have a little bit of bias. But when I say he was literally the GOAT going into this, he literally was. He was expected to win this year easily. He won 2020 easily with what is considered to be the best Formula One car ever made, the W11. So this year is expected to be no different. But then the Dutchman came in. Max Verstappen was the underdog of the season. He didn't have the hybrid engine that Mercedes had or the championships that Lewis had, but he had the racecraft and he had the team that was willing to push him all the way to that title. The weekend begins and qualifying puts Max in P1 with Lewis right behind him in P2. The race begins and just after 20 or so laps, Lewis is able to fight through Checo, fight through Max, and push his way up to first place. It seems like everything's in the bag. It's going to be an easy win. He's going to get his 8th world title. Lap 53 rolls around. Nicholas Latifi crashes into a wall. Red Bull sees an opening and immediately pit Max for new soft tires during the safety car. This gives Lewis a huge disadvantage because he's on multiple lap old hard tires with far less grip than soft tires. And this is where the controversy really starts to begin during the safety car. You see, as they were racing, Max and Lewis lapped multiple cars. So many so that there's actually been a gap created between Max in second and Lewis in first with like 6 or 7 lap cars between them. So usually under a safety car, all the lap cars, not just the ones between Max and Lewis, are supposed to go around the field, past the front car, past the safety car, go all the way to the back of the grid where they're supposed to be, where their true place is. Here's where the problems start to arise. You see, because there's only 4 laps left and it takes so long for those lapped cars to go around the track slowly, Lewis by default would just win the whole race behind the safety car. But Michael Massey, the race director who works for the FIA, didn't want this. He wanted a last lap title fight for what was basically the most hyped up season in F1 in recent years. So he only lets the lap cars between Max and Lewis pass, which basically puts Max right behind Lewis with brand new soft tires. In short, the last lap begins, Max overtakes Lewis, wins the championship, Michael Massey gets death threats, he gets fired from the FIA for making horrible decisions, and Red Bull continues to go on a tirade for 4 years, winning every championship. We should all be able to agree that this wasn't Red Bull or Max's fault at all for any of this stuff. This was Michael Massey and the FIA rulings that basically took away an 8th world title from Lewis Hamilton. I will never forgive them for this, but that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think about this race in the comment below and follow for more content like this.